Hi, church. Welcome to another edition of By the Numbers with me, Liam Conley, your friendly pastor and numbers guy at Harvest Vineyard Church. This is a brief segment where we'll spend some time diving into all that God is doing on the business side of the church. We are grateful for an awesome first half of 2023, and I wanted to share with you some of the numbers that we're encouraged by. To begin, let's look at our budget versus actual. This summarizes how much income we've received compared to what we have budgeted and how much money we've spent compared to what we have budgeted. Through June, our income through tithes and offerings was over budget by 3.7%. That means that we've received just over 3.5% more than what we budgeted so far. That's good news. In terms of expenses, through June, our spending is 8% under budget year to date. So our giving is over budget and our spending is under budget, which leads to a positive net income on the year, which is helpful for new ministry initiatives, generosity as a church, and unexpected building projects. Perhaps you've seen our newly resurfaced and repainted parking lot. Speaking of building and facility items, so far this year, we've been able to make one extra mortgage payment towards the principal balance of our mortgage. We did 2 of these in 2022, and we'll continue to revisit this as extra funds are available this year. This is a great step towards reducing our debt so that these resources can be freed up for more ministry to happen. Also, on the facility end of things, we love opening up our building to be used by members of the community whenever possible. Whether they're another nonprofit organization, a small business, or a private rental, our church is a busy place outside of Sunday mornings. By the numbers, we've had 17 different tenants, renters, and outside organizations rent our space so far this year. The income that we've received from these rentals is 200% of what we had budgeted, and we hope to continue to be a good friend and partner to our community for the rest of this year and beyond. In a similar way, our community impact in Ames and Central Iowa continues to grow through loving and serving people who are experiencing food insecurity. To date, we have given away 275 food bags to people in our community through drive-up, delivery, and church members handing these out. Additionally, we've started to make infant care bags available, which include diapers, wipes, a book, a blanket, and other supplies for a newborn child. Thanks to your generosity, we get to continue to be creative in the ways that we love and bless our community. Another community that we get to love and bless is Fort Dodge. In case you didn't know, we are one church, 2 campuses, with a campus in Ames and another in Fort Dodge, Iowa. Our Fort Dodge campus is getting ready to celebrate their 1-year anniversary of weekly services in the month of August, so we want to run some numbers by you for that campus. In 2023, our Fort Dodge campus baptized 4 kids and 2 adults and had 1 child dedication. Their weekly attendance is right around 50 kids and adults, and they're keeping busy with neighborhood parties, small groups, and even had their own VBS over the summer. We are grateful for this church family and all that God is doing in and around Fort Dodge. Our impact goes beyond Central Iowa in that you might remember us partnering with Convoy of Hope in our recent Play for Good pickleball tournament. All the funds that we raised went towards our partnership with Convoy in their food initiatives in Africa. We raised a total of $3,873, which will help feed 30 children in Zimbabwe for a year through Convoy of Hope. Relatedly, you might remember us partnering with Meals from the Heartland back in February to package meals for people in need. As a church, we packaged and paid for 30,000 meals that will go towards disaster relief here in the U.S. We can do so much more together than we could ever do alone. We want to remind you and say thank you for your continued generosity toward what God is doing in and through Harvest Vineyard Church. When you give financially, these are the things that it goes towards. From meaningful ministry at both of our campuses, to outreach to the community, and anything from parking lot repairs to food bags to paying for a single mom's rent. We are grateful for the trust and the support that you place in us when you worship God through your giving. I hope that you're as encouraged by this update as I am. Thanks for tuning in for another edition of By the Numbers. God bless you.